quick update on my neck gear here. Still using it for an hour a night. I can't get past the hour, but I started adjusting this back knob that pushes your neck in to get some curve back into your neck. And I intensify it. I only do the hour, but I intensify it every 10 minutes so that it brings it in right there.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bojack from Atlanta Chiropractic in Stoneham, Mass. Your posture doctor. Today we're going to talk about a bracing device that I've been using called Cervigard. So what it really pertains to is I have a Mr. X that you probably already saw a little clip prior to me coming on, who's started using it. Okay, this individual has some drastic postural distortions, especially this forward head posture and the kyphosis, or the rounded shoulders, or camel's hump, or buffalo hump. But the bottom line is, I can tell you honestly and truthfully, anybody in that posture does not like it. Okay, number one, for the physical drain of energy he uses to try to keep his posture back upright, in an upright posture against vertical gravity pushing down on him all day long. It's pretty draining for that individual to try to support himself all day long. Okay, and consequently, because of that real lateral x-axis, right, where his head's out there, his shoulders are out there, I mean, there's a lot of compensations as a result. In regards to Mr. X that you saw previous, so his shoulders are going forward. He's right-handed, okay? So he does everything with his right hand, and what has he done? He's compensated. Now he's got rotation in that thoracic cage. Not only does he have his head's going down, his shoulders are rolled forward, but he's got rotation. So we try to pull him out of that position by obviously doing a mirror image of that, and it's a reverse, and he's going through some real pain. A couple things that Cervigard does. Okay, so this is a portion of it. I didn't actually want to pull it out of the package. You can see it right here. Okay, this is it pretty much put together. Okay, the cushion that pushes your chin is actually pretty comfortable. So Mr. X, I personally haven't tried it. He's been using it now. He started off with 15 minutes, then a half an hour, then 45 minutes, then an hour. He's up to an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, and I can tell you honestly and truthfully, I've been adjusting him for the past month with him having that on. So he puts it on at night when he goes home for an hour plus. But he's really getting some shifts and changes. Okay, so this is huge for number one, the cervical dimension, right? So we want to. So somebody's got no curve. Let's say they got a military neck, really huge, right? It's going to put that curve back in there. So number one, going from military or reverse curve back to into a fetal, an actual C curve in that neck, huge. I mean huge. Okay. Second thing it's going to do, obviously, right? If we have that curve, this degenerative joint disease is going to precipitate, right, and become more and more if there's no motion or no mechanics, right? So if the head's going forward and the shoulders are going forward, it's impinging this disc, causing disc area degenerative joint disease in the disc, impingement in these foramens where these nerves come out, or stenosis if you want to be, high up there in regards to linguistics, right? Stenosis, okay, which is reduction of that foramen or hole where that nerve root is, okay? Arthritic spurring, because all the stress is going to the front of these vertebral bodies versus back here on the weight-bearing joints where it should be going, right? So with a normal curve, the stress should be on the weight-bearing joints, not on the front of these anterior portions of these vertebral bodies. Okay? So consequently, here's what we should have. See that? So I press down on the actual weight-bearing joints, which is where the stress should go, and naturally, you see what happens, right? These actual vertebral bodies tilt back the disc spaces open up, and then consequently, because the disc spaces open up, the foramens open up. And the two major reasons of why that happens is, number one, right, the first thing that brace does is tuck that chin in, right? You got this, okay? So with forward head posture and rounded shoulders, that chin, the chin juts out, okay? So we want to bring that chin in, so the chin goes in. And then in back, we got this screw here that creates that it pushes and brings that head back, drops the head back. Okay? Now, again, not my personal experience, but with Mr. X, he said he was having irritation on his chin because there's so much pressure because he was so far out there. But when he started to use it more and that chin started coming back, he started cranking up this back to get that neck curve in there. And he said as soon as that head dropped back, all the pressure came off the chin. Okay? So again, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. I know time's very valuable. Give us a little love and please hit subscribe. Okay? So we can get these videos to you. We love making them and we just want a little love back. That's all we're looking for. Okay? We love acknowledging you and giving you pertinent information regards to structural mechanics, postural distortions, and basic life. Okay, because again, the life of this machine is neurology. I call it God's intelligence, right? You can call it a name, I don't really care what you call it. But the power that made a body heals a body, and it's still working now like it was 20 years ago, like it was when you were first born. All right? So, really appreciate it. God bless. Have a trusted Tuesday. Look forward to seeing you next time.